Come make crabapple jelly with me. First, I'm going to wash all of my apples, and then I'm going to cut the stem ends and the blossom ends off. I'm going to inspect all of my apples, make sure that they're not rotten through, and make sure that I don't have any worms inside of any of them. Then I'm going to put them in my pot, and I'm going to cover the top of the apples so there's just enough water covering however many apples I have in there. Typically, for each batch, you want about 8 cups of apples, but this is a modified version. You can check your pectin pouch, but I can also put the recipe in the comments. Then I'm going to cook them down, bring them up to a boil, and macerate the apples. I'm then going to take that mixture and put them into my jelly bag. Now, this is a stand that goes over a bowl or a pot. I like putting it into a pot because it's just a more stable and square circle. A bowl is a little more wide, and then I'm just going to let this drip. This will make for a clearer jelly. You can put it into a cheesecloth and squeeze it, but I let this drip for about 12 hours, and it makes for a clearer jelly. Most crabapple jelly, you don't need to add pectin, but my apples don't have enough pectin. The first batch did not make actual jelly, it made just syrup. So this is about a 1/4 cup of sugar with my pectin. I'm going to mix that first 1/4 cup with the pectin, and then I'm going to bring that up to a boil with my juice to start, just to get that mixed in. I'm not going to mix all of the sugar in at once, so I'm going to mix in that pectin and sugar and bring that first up to a boil, and then I'm going to add in the rest of the sugar and bring that all up to a boil for about 5 minutes total, and get all that sugar melted in there. I'm then going to, here I'm pouring it in, which I normally ladle it, but honestly I could not find my ladle. I poured it in, and the problem with that is that it does make bubbles at the top of your jelly. It doesn't look great. I'm then wiping down my lids at the top of my jars with vinegar to make sure that I have good seals with my jars. I'm just checking all of my lids to make sure that they're clean and not broken. Make sure that my seals are gonna seal good. I'm then going to put my rings on and make sure that everything is just finger tight. You want to make sure that they're not too tight because you want to be able to get your jars off. So I'm going to tighten all of those up. And then I also couldn't find my jar tongs, so then I'm going to put those into my water. You want to make sure you have about 2 inches of water over the top of your jars, and I'm going to boil those for about 10 minutes. So set the timer because I will never remember to actually keep an eye on it for 10 minutes. I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes, and then I've got crabapple jelly.